we welcome you to the Idol Game.
Conference championship about to commence. All kinds of excitement and energy with the Super Bowl spot on the line. And Phil, your thoughts before we get it underway.
Well, the worst thing you could do is start thinking about the Super Bowl. Think about this game, your energy, your nerves. Make sure that you don't let them be a part of it. Try to play it one play at a time. If you do, that's when you get the best results.
A trip to the Super Bowl is on the line as this conference championship game is underway.
And a touchback.
First down at the 20. They'll go ground. Slashes to the left side. Good yardage picked up on that call.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down on the way. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Luck's setting up now in the pistol. First and 10. Luck, handoff. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down.
Defensive line shifted to the right there.
They feed it to him one more time. They'll mark him at the 40. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. Now looking at third down. Luck's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Got the completion. Ball is out. And he's brought to the ground.
Good job on the defense that time, creating a fumble.
Officials stop play now. They want to take another look at that last play. Was the knee down, Phil, or was it a fumble first?
I think what we need to do here, let's stop it when the knee hits the ground. And once we stop it, let's look at the football. Does he have possession of it completely at that time? If he does, then it's going to be down. The runner will be down before the fumble occurred.
Playing press coverage to the outside. Play clock's running down.
Get ready.
Handoff. That's a gain of 6.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Raiders snap it up at the 26. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2. The Raiders get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first.
Let's go. Let's go.
When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz.
Brings it into his body.
Let's go.
First and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And he is tackled at the 44. Here's the quick toss. And he gains maybe 3. Here's a look at the defense with its ball-hawking secondary. Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. The Raiders line up. First down marker right at the 47-yard line. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The Colts guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
We'll see what he can do here. He's taken down at the 23. That return's good for about 8. The Colts getting ready to start another drive, and the last time they had the ball filled, they gifted it back to the defense with a fumble.
Well, I'll tell you this. Whoever gets the football in their hands this time in this drive is going to have 2 arms draped around it and pulled to his chest tightly, because the coach, he can put up with a lot of things, but one thing he cannot stand is a fumble.
He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line. The defensive line will be the focus here in this game. If they're disrupting the quarterback, the rest of the defense will have a chance to do their thing. 2nd and 9. And it's knocked down.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
It's 3rd down coming up. The Colts have to get to the 33 for a first.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Almost intercepted that time.
The Colts put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
They're set to punt it away now. He wants to return this one. Keeps chugging along. And a run back of about 8. The Raiders stalled on their last drive, forced to punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
press coverage all the way. The wide receiver shifting around in motion. Flip to the outside. And that picks up 3. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time they stopped the play for a short gain.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. The Raiders come out. 2 tight ends on the field.
The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody shifted to their left.
The Raiders get a first down.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
First down at the 47. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss. One more snap, and another quarter is in the books. Second and long. And they deck the quarterback. We're back here getting ready for the second quarter. Phil, that was a defensive tug of war the first quarter.
It sure was, and it was a tug of war, and it was boring. That's what it looked like. I want to give the defense some credit. I thought they did well, but really the offenses, just poor play selection, poor execution, and you got to get some emotion going out there on the offensive side.
It'll be third down. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Colts got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
First down at the 45. And run it right. After running it, it's second down. Luck set in the pistol. But the hit knocks the ball out.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
Third and 9 after that last incompletion. The Colts will look to get to the 45 to pick up a first down. Third and 9. Luck going to try to scramble now. Feet first, gives himself up.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
The line of scrimmage is the 33. The Raiders defense now is going to go nickel. Now first and 10. Toss to the outside. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. The line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line. Luck out of the gun.
The ball is jarred loose.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
Third down following the incompletion. Luck's alone in the backfield.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Down the field, and it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, it hasn't taken too long for both of these defenses to assert themselves. This already has the look of a game that's going to wind up being won in the trenches.
Well, we found out talking to both of these teams during the week, they're sick of all this offense in the NFL. Man, they wanted to come out and make a statement, and both teams have done that so far.
The Colts at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. The Colts take it from the 38. Luck's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. And he's going to slide feet first.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
They break huddle at the 18-yard line. First down at the 18. And here's the toss. Coming to the line at the 18. The Raiders defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Luck's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Pulls it in.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
What a drive this has been. First down here after the completion. Gets the handle here. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Timeouts called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. Only 9 yards to go.
Oh, look at that. Linebacker's moving around.
Finds his mark. 2-minute warning. Play after play after play here on this drive. The Raiders set at the line. Dime package. 3rd and goal from the 8. Luck going to try to scramble now. force it across for the touchdown. Phil, they have the lead now here late in the second thanks to that touchdown, and they should have it, in fact, when we go to the intermission.
Oh, now you're seeing the future, huh? So you know those things. I'm just kidding, of course, Jim. Like to have a little fun with you every once in a while. But, hey, nice drive by the offense. That puts them in a great frame of mind going into halftime here soon.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Catches it at the 9 and starts his return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Raiders are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
The Colts with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 26. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use timeout. Well, you got to know the situation as a player. Even if the coaches didn't tell you this, you should know it. When you get a chance inside of 2 minutes to get out of bounds, you do it.
The Raiders have it at the 34. Toss play. Ball is out. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. First down at the 39. To the ground. Brought down at the 41-yard line. It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Good job of hurrying up and getting on that football and trying to get the play off. Don't use the timeout here. Good clock management. Snap that football. Look at the defensive line shifting all down to the inside. They're pinching. They're expecting a run right up the middle. I like this decision by the coach to go with the hurry-up offense here late in the first half. You can't be worried about making mistakes. Sometimes you got to be aggressive.
Let's go.
Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. Third and a long way to go. And now here's the toss. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. This offense is going to have to do some soul searching at the half to see if they can figure out how to put some points on the board.
Boy, are they ever. They're going to do a lot of things at halftime because it was a terrible first half by the offense. I know the defense played well, but I just didn't like their plan of attack.
That punt could not have been better struck. And now the defense has the advantage with the opposition, with their backs to their own end zone. The Colts offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent. When you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
Look at that arm strength, but it's incomplete.
Deep passes in the NFL, they always serve a purpose. You're not always going to get the completion, but at least it gets the defense thinking that you will try some long throws down the field.
This will be the last play before halftime. 2nd and 10. Scans the field, breaks free, has some space to work with. Luck slides and ends the play.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
The second half is underway, and we're going to find out which team wants the conference championship title the most. Going to be a penalty here.
Get ready. Blue guys, wild.
The Raiders, pistol set here. First down at the 15. They tackle him for a loss.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
No huddle time. 2nd down and 12. Ball is out.
And that's a safety.
You always have to know where you are on the field. As a quarterback, when you're backed up and you drop in the end zone, that has to make you nervous. That time, the quarterback, he just held on to the football too long. He sacked, and he cost his team the safety.
Set up, return. Here he goes. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line. And a run back of about 9.
The Colts have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the third quarter.
And they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half. Just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
It's Luck out of the pistol. The Colts from the 37.
Surveys. Luck's going to scramble. Gains 15.
That's a nice play at that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
It's a two tight end formation. First down and 10. Here's the handoff. Breaks free. He's tackled right at the 43.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second and 5 coming up. Tight ends in motion here.
The Colts take it from the 43. Coming to the line at the 43. The Colts get set at the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first. Got the completion. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
The Colts will use a timeout here early in the second half. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. The Colts break huddle and show a jumbo look. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
Well, here you are in the second half, and your team is losing. How about that defense coming up with a fourth down stop, gets the ball back for their offense? That is a tremendous job by the defense.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
They bring in the extra tight end. First down at the 39. Second and 10 coming up. They hurry to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95. Let's go.
The Raiders have it at the 39. Wide to the left. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Get ready.
First and 10. The give. Running room. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Playing press coverage to the outside. They'll run it off the toss. The Raiders now move the chains.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Hurry up, 2-minute offense. Rock for a loss on that play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
From the 29-yard line.
Corners are backing off here. Tosses the football. He's into the open. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Has his target and a gain of 4. The Raiders are giving ground, but if they can make a stop here inside the 10, it'll be interesting to see what happens on fourth down.
Yeah, well, listen, the offense has to find a way to score on this play here, get into the end zone, and get back into this football game. Who are they going to give it to? Running back? Or are they going to try and trick the defense and throw the football? If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
They are staring at the end zone just a yard away.
Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front.
Third and goal from the 1.
Over the line. Touchdown.
Still more than a quarter left in the game, and with that touchdown, they're well within striking distance.
Oh, they're right there now. Now you can sit back and change what you were trying to do. You don't have to play with desperation. You got to, now what you've done by scoring, you've made the other team have to come out and play and take some chances.
He'll have a chance to take off. And the flag is down. The defense accepts the penalty. Luck's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. First down at the 15.
Could have been intercepted.
Well, but there's man-to-man coverage on the defensive side. And the defense does a job like this where they are covering those receivers. There is nothing the quarterback can do except that. Throw another incomplete pass.
That leads us to second down. The Raiders defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
Batted down.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
Third down now. Andrew Luck will be taking this one from the gun. And he takes off. Luck's going to slide. That'll end the play.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit.
First down coming up. Handoff made. Going to lose yards here.
The Raiders defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
So here we go, partner. The fourth quarter about to get underway, and you feel like the next offense that scores is going to end up winning the game.
Oh, I think so. When you think about this, my gosh, it's been so difficult and so hard for the offenses to do anything. So if somebody can come up with a new thought process here, make that one big play down the field, that's the team that's going to win.
And here we have second down. The Colts come to the line with a bunch set.
Final quarter underway now with this snap. And he hauls it in.
Third down on the way.
Andrew Luck in shotgun formation.
It's intercepted.
On his way. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Well, you're behind in the fourth quarter, and you're figuring out ways how we're going to make this comeback. And look what happens. Your defense take it back for a touchdown, and they give your team a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The Colts are ready to return the kick. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Colts offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
He runs with it right up the gut. Picks up 8 here.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd down and 2 to go after the running play. The Raiders lined up in the nickel. And that'll probably go as a drop. The Colts have a tough road ahead of them. Luck's just been awful to this point.
Wow, he has been shaky. There's no doubt about it. Pass protection is there. The receivers look pretty sharp running down the field, but he's not accurate. And when you're not accurate, you lose confidence. They just got to find a way to get him back.
3rd down.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Going deep. The ball is taken out of his hands. It's going to be another empty possession here into this 4th quarter as the defense rises to the occasion again.
Good job by the defense getting off the field on 3rd down. I like what they did. Now it's up to their offense to go out there, get some time off the clock, and if you can find a way to score, that would be terrific.
The Colts will go for it here on 4th down and a short yardage situation. Luck's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. The Colts take it from the 28. Pulls it in.
The Colts just picked up a big 1st down that time, Jim. When you're down in the 2nd half, every 1st down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
First down at the 38. Catch made. Gains 11.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. Will go ground. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. Second down here after that run play. The Raiders defense now is going to go nickel. They'll run it with him again. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
The Colts look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That 1st down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Time is running out here in the 4th, and the defense is trying to preserve this win. The quarterback motions the wide receiver. 1st and 10. And they take him down.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
Ball from the 46. Defense lining up here late in this one, trying to hold on to the lead. 2 minutes to go in the 2nd half. This will be the 8th play of this drive.
It's Luck out of the pistol. The Raiders defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
They motion the receiver around to the other side.
They'll run it here.
Slashes to the left side.
There's a flag right there. This is an almost must-convert scenario. 3rd down coming up here in the late stages. Yes, that's 4-down territory, but you don't want to face make or break at this point.
Yeah, on the defensive side, now it's time for the coach to do his job. Be aggressive. Call a defense that the offense has not seen so far today. If you do that, I think you'll catch them by surprise.
Now on 1st down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
Andrew Luck under center. Toss to the outside. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
You know, Jim, I understand why they tried this run. You're down in the game. It's late in the 4th quarter. You're trying to catch the defense off guard, but I don't like the chance here. If it was up to me, I would have thrown it and taken my chances getting the football down the field.
Second down and 9.
Pass is intercepted. Going to take it the distance. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. That may have been the clincher right there.
Yeah, what a game all day long. So exciting to end it like this late in the game. Man, you enjoy victories like this.
The Raiders for the point after. The Raiders offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out. They got it done.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Colts just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart. You got to be.
The ball is fumbled. A recovery by the defense. The defense is on it, and that's going to ice this game.
It sure does. I give the defense credit, but listen, that was an awful job by the ball carrier. No way he should have fumbled in a situation like this.
What a place to start for the offense.
The Colts, 1 timeout remaining.
Great starting position here for the offense.
The Raiders have it at the 34. And they'll end up losing 5 on the run.
Great call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football. Keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense this. Hold on to the football and don't have a penalty where you could stop that clock.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
They'll go to the hurry up here as the clock runs. Line to the left. Power surge. Touchdown.
Well, that touchdown just put the icing on the cake, Jim, whatever you want to say, because now the lead's too big, not enough time for the other team to come back. Great job by the offense.
The Colts are ready to return the kick.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Colts offense comes back onto the field, and there's nothing they can do to pull out victory here. Just a snap or two, and then it's on to the locker room to explain this loss, Phil.
Yeah, listen, today was not their day. The other team was just better. Give some credit to the defense, but the offense was not sharp, and I don't think the game plan coming into today's game was the one they needed to try and run.
The Raiders will come out in the dime. First down at the 20. The Colts get a first down.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Luck's completion percentage, 40% on the day. They're going to run it on the toss.
That's a gain of 8.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Colts will take the snap from the 45. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
And we have an AFC champion. They can book their ticket to the Super Bowl. For Phil Simms and all the team here on site, what a memorable championship game it was, and we'll see you next at the Super Bowl in 2 weeks. Phil, you were in this position with the Giants to win the conference championship. To know you're going to the Super Bowl, how huge is it?
Yeah, Jim, it's so huge. It's such a great, because of all the emotions, all the hard work, all the criticism you take even when it's going well. But to accomplish this, it is great. Now go to the Super Bowl and make it happen.